Hi, I'm I'm just getting set up still. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna actually work on. Uh, I don't know if I really want to do this, I'll be honest. Um, I really should, but I want to get some designing, so that's why I've labeled this as designing and stitching because I might do a little bit of both. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm currently just making sure that my design program is up to date. It's being a little bit finicky. Yes, I accept the agreement. Next, 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 next. Let it install, do its thing. Launch, please. It makes me go through all these supported files and such every time I update. And I don't want like all these templates and sample charts and borders and all of those kinds of nonsense. I don't want all these specialty threads either, but my goodness, it takes a long time to go through them. Please wait a few moments. Okay, sure. Gotta do the gram. What was that? Sure. Yay, it updated properly. Okay, switch over to my stitching view. Where's the one I was working on? Alright, so I've been trying to figure out, this is my next little funny stitch that I've been working on, and I've been trying to figure out the kind of flower type design that I like. I accidentally made this middle flower look like a swastika initially, and I was like, whoa, hold up, we can't have that. Okay, I shouldn't continue to cave on my phone. I just need to close some notifications. Okay. Anyway, I am not loving the pink flower, by the way. That is not a color I want to use. I really like this peach kind of color. And I really like this flower, but I haven't been able to figure out how to make it work. As a circular design, because I'm trying to make it similar to this one, which you can't see if I do that. So this is my lousy pandemic design. So not necessarily on the two sides, but I'm like top left, bottom right, but on the two sides or even like top and bottom. Well, it's not going to go back up on its own, is it? Because that would be too polite. But yeah, I just can't figure out how to make it work. I do like this big flower that I've done. This one here. I'm going to save that for another. Actually, you know what? I will open up I have like a flowers file where if I make a flower but I'm not ready to use it, I just copy and dump it into there. Florals. Flowers. Which I don't think, yeah, you won't be able to see this. Because it only understands this one window of WinStitch. So I'm just on a different file right now, pasting it in. Actually, I can use this to copy some other styles that might work. This one's kind of cute. It's little. So I'm going to get rid of this one. So I've just saved that in my file. And what's another little one that I have? I mean, you can never go wrong with this one. Basic little tiny flower. Let's go with that. I don't like this big one. Oh, I'll save it. Why not? Might find some use for it another day. But let's erase that. Please. There we go. And we'll save this monstrosity just because otherwise it'll feel left out. And we'll close that. Okay. Let's get rid of this one. Alright. Now, the other thing I have, which you won't be able to see, is the website stitchpalettes.com. I highly recommend it. I will be using this to come up with a color swatch. I'm just going to move my stitching work. No, I didn't mean to erase that. I meant to move it. Move. Can go and sit up there. Same with this one. Can go over there. Alright, so I'm thinking like just mirroring the design. Let's get just a random blue. And so like put all this on a layer so I can work underneath it. Promote to layer. And then I want it to sort of go around. I want it to go around. That'll kind of turn into an oval. That's a problem. Like these are. I'm just thinking. I interrupted my own thought. I'm thinking how I can adjust the wording to make more like of a hourglass shape. That's the word I'm trying to think of. Um, hmm. I don't. There's not really any way to make it an hourglass shape because I could move to the. I can move the tell down a line, but I'm like to me then that says thanks to quarantine I will only tell inside jokes, and that doesn't flow as easy. So thanks to quarantine I will only tell inside jokes. It makes like this. I feel like this layout is kind of the only layout I can do. So let's erase the blue. I'm thinking now. Ooh, actually, let's break it up into 3 like that. I don't mind that. That's actually not too bad. And that way, I could use this flower right in the center. Whoops, didn't mean to put it down already. Have I got, I think I've got the wording. No, I don't have the wording centered. Okay, we will flatten the wording and then move it to the center. So if I move it like this, I get the little green lines. Oh, that's right. It's an odd amount. So that's visually that looks like the center to me, at least. Okay, so we'll put that back on a layer because I don't want to touch it. I don't want to break it. So promote to layer. It'll come back. It's just a slow program. And then I want that to sit there. Or do I want it? No, I think one and then 1, 2. Yeah, like I had it. Just trying to think how this needs to move down. So I've got my canvas to 80 by 80 because that the longest sides of a 6-inch hoop fit 84 squares or something. Let me just calculate that. A friend of mine told me a really easy way to calculate it, and the information just went in one ear and out the other, and kind of miffed about it. 6-inch hoop. 14 count. How many squares? Oh, cross stitch calculator. I need to make my own calculator and put it on my website. Design size. No, I want. Oh, okay. Well, I can't do it the way I want it to. So inches, fabric count 14. Let's do 80 by 80. Calculate. Yeah. So it fits within. It's 5.7 inches. So 80. I think it's 84. 84. Yeah, is 6 inches exactly. So that's why that was my whole line of thinking. That's why I have it at 80 by 80. And then I just have to keep it as a circle-ish shape, and then it'll fit into a 6-inch hoop, which, I like to try and keep doing that as my style. I want to try and make a diagonal shape, a side shape of this flower, and that was the other thing. I need my Stitch Palettes website because I need to find a complementary color for this peach. So let's remove all inactive colors. Why did you just do that? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Remove all unused threads. There we go. Then let's find this one, which is 352. I go over to my palette generator, find 352, which is there. Which you can't see what I'm doing, so I apologize. And then I want I want complementary, which shows me blues. They don't look that great. Triad, yeah, okay. Triad is not bad because it's got a green. 954. Okay, well, let's change that. Replace with 954. And then I want a monochromatic color for 954. So 895. Place 895. Alright, so we're getting there. We're doing a thing. And then I want to replace this one with 3837. Oops, 3837. And then replace this one with 208. Ooh, that is bright. It's a bit brighter than I'd like. So we will then click on that one and look at shades. Okay, 209. I gotta remember that they look different in person as well. And then there's 3837. We want to look at shades. 552. Oh, I do like the mid 500s. That changes the whole tone of the purple. And this blue one I'm just going to change to be like this light purple. Oops. Alright, it's on a layer. Cancel that. I don't want to change symbols just yet. So let's flatten that. And now I can change it to be purple. Cool. What? Oh, dang it, I flattened the text. Just undoing. There we go. Okay, flattened that one. Make your palettes 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright. My flowers look a little different, as you may have noticed. So let's just fix that. Slowly learning the shortcut keys for WinStitch. They're really not very intuitive. Oh. Okay. What was I doing? I was gonna make a. Well, that's what this was here. I was trying to make a like diagonal version of this big flower, but I had to like stop working on it, which is why it looks a bit wonky. What is this monstrosity? Oh, that's hideous. Get rid of all that. That's exactly what I've got there, isn't it? No, that's slightly different. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, no, I don't hate it. I'll be honest, I don't hate it. What about if I had like... That's kind of cute. And then maybe if we get rid of those two. No. I'm going to get rid of that though, because that's ugly AF. And I don't like how dark this light purple is. So we're going to go... We're going to go even lighter. I'm gonna stray maybe from stitch palettes. I want to love this site. It's sometimes just a little bit tricky to use. 153. It's more of a pink. Oh, hang on. Let's try this. This one, and then this one. Place. Well, that's kind of cute. But if I go back here, 153 is the lightest of those shades. Okay, so then let's do, what have I got there? 24, which is pretty light. So let's go back to this one. It's 153, and then this one is that. That doesn't match at all. It's totally different colors. Okay. Go back to these purples. They're just... Hang on, let me go with browser. I want to do properties. Let me do the properties. No, not that. Okay. I want to show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm just going to fix the scene that I'm working on. So I need to add that. I need to add display capture. No? Browser source, that's right. Add new source. Chrome. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. That can go away. Remove. Yeah, I don't want that. Go away. Oh, okay. I was adding the wrong thing. Okay, where's my chrome? Oh, I've got it there. Eh! Lock, 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 lock. Delete. Yes. Properties. Chrome. Ah! Ignore all my tabs. Don't judge me. Okay. I don't think I've got anything sus up there. Oh, I killed slobs. Okay, well that's bad, but we can deal. Anyway, so yeah, these purples are just so bright. And what happens if I change things? Okay, cool. I can change tabs and it's fine. So which color am I looking at? That one. Okay. Let's look at this one. See what purples it shows me here. Same. Chartreuse. Why don't we try the complementary colors? Okay, I'm going to switch back. Oh, I got slobs back. It's working again. Okay, let's go back to WinStitch. And we're going to use these turquoise colors. Okay, that one, replace with 3845. 3845. And then the other one, hang on, 3844. And then this one with 3846. This is going to be so bright. Yeah, it's too bright. I don't like that. Cool colors, but they're a bit too in your face. I want the peach to overpower. Alright, well, why don't we try this one? 3753. And then this one with 932. Ah, I like that. That's nice, actually. And then we'll add in, oops, cancel that. 930. Okay, we got that. All right, cool. Yes. Now, next. Let's get a nice yellow that matches. Please. Hmm. 3046. Place that. Oh no. God no. That is not the right color. 834. That is not better. 17. I do like the low 700 yellows. one's just too dark though. I gravitate towards 3822 with a lot of yellow patterns. It's just such a nice yellow. Okay, we're going to go with that one again. That's okay with me. Alright, now we are going to grab this flower. We're going to move it out of the way. It can go sit down there. I want to take these leaves. We'll lasso it instead. Move. Oh, I still missed a square, whatever. And then we're going to put that there. Alright, and then we will grab the other one. Ugh. Missed a whole bunch of colours that time. Whatever. Move. There we go. Get rid of those. I need to sneeze so bad. So instead I'm gonna yawn. Makes sense, body. Makes sense. So, with the flowers looking like this, I'm definitely going for a more traditional kind of cross-stitch look for this piece, which I don't actually have a lot of. I like the more modern sort of style of cross-stitch patterns. I think this is going to end up being more of a 5-inch hoop size. Okay, we want to put it there. I think I'm just going to count my squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Alright, now we want to add little flowers and some more leaves. Oh, that is not the right thing. Now I can't use my shortcuts. Move that. I'm going to end up scrapping these blue colors, I think. Even though I quite like them. I always try to press spacebar to use the hand grabber tool because I use the Adobe Suite a lot. And it still doesn't work, believe it or not. It still doesn't work. Who'd have thunk? Copy, paste. There. This green's not working for me now that I've got this blue. So let's try something different. Let's try that. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to change that because I like that already. I'm going to leave that dark green the way it is. They don't technically match, but I'm digging it. Okay. Now I gotta figure out how to connect them. Let's flip that. So if I am correct in my analysis of more classic cross-stitch designs, these elements shouldn't touch. So that is what I'm going to aim for. I'm currently just going to work on this side. I'm just going to mirror it, and I'm actually going to delete this flower now that it's done with. I'll put it up here just temporarily. I'm also going to add little stamen doodads on here to match what I've got down here. I might do this and leave that and just think about it. Okay, that one, that one, that one. Okay, and this needs little veiny things as well. It needs to be two. That one, that one. Okay. So now it kind of matches this bit. Anyway. Let's keep adding leaves. So I'm going to grab this one again. This time I'm going to flip it this way. So I can then flip it left to right. Looks like little falling leaves. It's kind of cute. Actually, I do need leaves here, don't I? So they shouldn't touch. Leave that there for now. S. Nope, we're not allowing keyboard shortcuts right now. Thanks, WinStitch. You're a bro. Let's rotate that. So I kind of like that there, not with the little extra bit of backstitch that's here. So we get rid of that. They do kind of look like feathers though. I will add another leaf shape and size too, which means I should probably get another color. So we will get the 913. That's just really bright. I don't know about that. Might have to ditch the 13. Okay. What have I got? Let's change that to place. Change this to 69. Ooh, kind of like that too, actually. And then 320. Place. Yeah, okay. I like that. That's good. So now let's add. I literally just sort of paint leaves into a design and then just like edit what I've done, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't make sense. couple of steps before. I'll get rid of that. Just let me press keyboard shortcuts, please. Let's put a line in it. Yeah, I had McDonald's for dinner. Let's just put a pin in that leaf for now and think about it. Put it up here. Alright. I want a leaf that goes that way, which I've got one there, but that's too close. So I want a little leaf that goes like that. Doesn't match the same shape. I don't mind that. Works with a line as well. Like that. That looks better like that than what I had. Let's flip that upside down. Not loving that space right there. Yeah, okay. It's a very basic flower shape like that, but it works. Like it's, if I'm going with classic looking cross stitch style, that's this one, the five squares, and this one are like classic. I want another pink here. Whoops. What about if I put another like there, and then I get this light peach. And I feel like this one needs to be light peach too. Yeah, I don't hate that. I do want to move it over though. Like much further over. Let's reattach that again. And then move this over a bit. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't mind it. Let's get another light green shape. Just a little one. No, other way. What about if we put it with this green? that changes the whole thing. Needs to move down to there. And okay, let's move this over one. Yes, this is pattern designing. For me, at least. I can't speak for what other people do, but this is how I design patterns. I just push pixels, basically. I like the leaves having little stems. I'm not sure about this green, actually. It's just staring at it a bit long there. And that just looks way too long there. So let's do that, and then... I mean, that's even longer. But I kind of like it. It fills up this space a bit more. I want something here. Let's go for one of these little leaves. Again. Let's flip that upside down. And then we want to rotate it. That's the wrong way. It doesn't say like counterclockwise or anti-clockwise. It's just like, let's rotate it. There. And of course we've lost our keyboard shortcuts again. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Now, I'm going to zoom out and see what our sizing looks like. Oh, we got lots of space. Wibble wobble. What if we move all of this down? Okay. I'm going to get all of this and erase it because we're just going to copy and flip. So now I want to move this like that. And then flip that. Get rid of those. Okay, now we want to rotate and flip it left to right. That little bit's not going to work for me. So we'll detach those two. Get rid of them. Now let's grab some little flowers. Copy, paste. Actually, not there. Move that up here. And then the big one can go like in there. Alright, now we want to get another big one. It's my itty bitty ones. Apparently I pull funny faces when I'm thinking too. We need a dark leaf. So let's flip that upside down. That's interesting. I don't mind that. I prefer it definitely there. That is not where I put you. Thank you. But I'm going to move all of that because it is too close. And I want this little flower to be pink. Nope. I can't picture it in my head. Upside down. Okay. I kind of like the little blips of color like this. So let's just try that. Move this back in place. Move that out. So basically you just have all these little yellow dots. It just kind of fills up spaces that you can't really put anything useful in. It does make for confetti stitches, which not a lot of people are particularly happy with. It does use more of the same color too. No, like the yellow it was. Alright, so I'm pretty set on the flower shapes that I've got, so I'm going to erase all those. I'm then going to go palette. Why isn't it working? Okay, palette, remove all unused. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colors. So that's a good amount. Let's reorder them by color. Yeah, that's a nice palette. And then I can go select, flip. Oh, whoops, I forgot to erase that. So let's just get rid of that. And then flip it. Yeah, I like the 3 sections. I think that's really cute. I'm gonna just see how big this is. Trying to select it. I'm having like no luck doing this. There we go. Okay, so I can just go crop to this area. Oh, I forgot the text is on a thing. Flatten that, trash that. Okay, there and there. Cool. Crop to this area. And then if I export it, it'll tell me its size. Why are we doing this, WinStitch? And WinStitch have changed their exporting thing. Okay, so 14 count ADA is 4.6 by 3.6, so it's really tiny. It'll easily fit into a 6-inch and probably more comfortable in a 5-inch hoop, which is fine. I haven't done a 5-inch design for a little while, and that'll be a really cute, easy stitch up. So I'm gonna save that so I can see what it looks like when I've finished it. So this one's going to be called Inside Jokes. Save that. Just takes a sec. Like chugs along. There we go. Now I'm just looking at the PDF. I mean, I've got to fix the symbols, and I need to rearrange it not by color but by DMC number. But it's a little pattern. I won't be pushing this like live anytime soon. I will need to think about whether or not I'm going to try and connect up the leaves and the flowers. I probably won't, to be quite honest, thinking about it now, because I kind of like that everything's a little bit detached. I'll save. I'm just going to undo the crop to stitches, and I'm going to export it as stitched view so that I can see it as such. Inside jokes, save. I always love this view. I'll put it on here so that you guys can see it. I just think it looks really cute. Little digitized stitches and floss and fabric. Zoom in so you can see it better. Oops, too close, too close. I pressed it too many times. Ah, isn't that cute? Alright. So that's one. Should do some stitching. Don't really feel like it, I'll be honest. I gotta fix the symbols. So I look at symbols like this style. Let's just close it and reopen it. Sorry, I know that that's killed your view. It'll be back in a sec. So I view it like this and fix the symbols. So like this light pink and this light green, they're just too similar in my opinion. And this yellow symbol is just too complex looking. I like to go with the simple symbols and this light blue one. So like, you can just use a heart. I mean, what is this? A snowman blob or something? Let's just go with some diamonds. I'm pretty sure that's a beaker. I try not to use numbers and alphabet. Don't really know why. I just don't like them. I don't need to worry about the coral red because that's only back stitches. Let's do a little sideways arrow. So it feels a bit more. I also don't need to worry about the darkest green because that's back stitching too, and the grey. That's all just back stitching. Let's make this one. Whoops. Cancel that. Make this one little upside down triangles. Oh no, I do need to do the dark green because it's on these flower bottoms, but that's fine. A cross is not a problem. And this one's just a little bit too complex as well. We'll go with a star. Star works. I just feel like these kinds of symbols print better than the really complex looking ones. So let's save that. And then put that away and just think about it pretty much. Just mull it over, and I like to look at it just on another day to see if I actually still like it. Like I might decide, oh, those blues are too light, and yeah. Alright, I close that. I'm gonna reopen it so that it doesn't do anything funny with Streamlabs. And I'm going to open my other design that I'm working on. What did I call it? Actually, I can sort by date. Oh, plethora meeting. Yeah. I thought this was funny. But I'm really lame, so. Let's move that. Now this one I was thinking about designing similar to that, where it's got like this kind of design around it, just because I want it to be aligned left. I'm going to get rid of the unused threads, and I need a little full stop. That is not in the right spot. There and there. And I need to figure out what kind of design. I could just keep going with flowers. It's kind of my jam at the moment. I'm enjoying them. I'm on Chrome again. I'm just bringing up my own shop because I'm just seeing how many have flowers recently. Yeah, my last, out of the last 5, 4 of them are flower based. Which I don't care. People don't like it, they don't have to download it. I do really like the mess flower design. I'll admit, and I will probably hang that up in my house somewhere. I won't be selling that one. My finished stitch of it, I mean. But I do want to branch out into geometrics. Just looking at geometric pattern designs, not like copying someone's work, but just as a geometric pattern, not cross-stitch pattern, but whatever. I know what I'm doing. Of course, it sends me to an Etsy link. It's not what I want. Go away. I think this one we'll have to go with stitch palettes to build a good base from. That's the word I'm trying to think of. And so I'm thinking like old style border, which can then flourish. So let's just quickly add a color. Let's go with 22. So like border, and then something fancy and actually I don't like that now that I've just drawn that out. What about if it was like triangle? With, like that's one triangle, that's one triangle, that's one, and that's one. I kind of like that. That's a neat idea. Have I got any layers yet? Alright, let's put the text on a layer. Because I'm keeping the text like that. And then I'm going to just put all the cross stitches that I've just sketched out on another layer, which I'm then going to reduce the transparency of down to 20% so that I can sketch and design underneath it, because I can't like push that to, oh, could I? Can I push that to the background? I don't think I can. What's that do? Oh, what did I do? Oh wow, okay, I can edit the layer like that. I didn't realize. I didn't have the little layer sidebar thing out. So that says edit layer in a new window. That will keep in handy. Okay, I'm gonna, what's that do? Shift it over. Okay, I've always had it like this, so I didn't know that I could do all that. What does this one do? Shrink. What does that do? Whoa, okay. Let's undo that. Interesting. Alright, sorry, just learning new stuff about WinStitch. Oh, that undid my transparency. Oh, no, it undid my turning it into a layer. It's interesting. There are a lot of bugs in this program, but they do a good job of fixing them. I don't want to turn it invisible, I want to make it transparent. There we go. Okay, so let's find a palette that we like. So I'll go back over to my web browser so you can see what I'm doing. What have people shared? Oh, that's not it. Palettes by color. That's probably, ooh, no, I want that by scheme, pastel. That's nice. I like that. Let's yoink that one. So what have we got? I'm going to put you back over to WinStitch. Okay, so what is going on? Okay, we want 3, 7, 7, 8. Save. Oops, I can do them all at once. We want 20, which is literally called flesh. It's not weird at all. 819. 3752. 931. And 317. Save. Look at that. Even this red that I picked matches in well with it too. It's called venison. Anyway, let's do geometric stuff. How do I do a geometric? I have no idea. I'm just gonna do something. So I could just do like lines. Actually, first I'm going to clean up that line. And then I'm going to go to my layers and I'm going to use my little arrow things that I learnt about. Put that in the center. There we go. And then 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's push it up 1. Cool. Alright. Now that's in the center. What do I want to do? I don't know. Triangles are cool. Okay, I've already messed up my pen because it's not going to work like that. I click and then it shifts. Like, why would you do this to me? Okay, we'll erase that one and then we're going to move all of these ones over the other way. Move. Move. Okay. Get rid of that. Okay, we'll get rid of those end ones because we are trying to make a triangle. Then what if I do like this? And I want that closer. And we'll turn them into little triangles. I'm doing a geometric. I think. Okay. Okay. I'm going to turn off that layer now because it's bothering me. Okay, I'm not hating what I've got. I just don't like how squished up this feels. So that should go. It's not as easy as just moving it. Okay, and then we're going to put those bits in there. So we get a little zigzag. And then I want to make these little diamonds. But I don't like how that's not a thing. I definitely don't like it more like that. No. And then this needs to be a lot shorter. Get rid of those ones. We need to do something with this darker pink. Maybe that's on the top. Still needs to be shorter. I don't hate that. For a first draft, it's not bad. It's still too wide there. And I don't like how detached that is. How detached it feels, anyway. Let's grab that, move. I think that'll be the fastest way. Ooh. I don't mind that, actually, even though they're detached. But I'm going to move them. Oh! What did I do? What did I press? I pressed crop to this area. Because the text is on a layer, it didn't crop, it just pretended. Oops. Yeah, okay, that's better. Then we'll move this up one and turn these into little triangles. Get rid of those bits and those bits. And even these bits. Okay, and we need to still get rid of that. Maybe like all of that. I'm gonna adjust my canvas size because right now I've got it at 200 by 200, and as I was saying earlier, I like to do it 80 by 80 so that I can try to fit it in a 6-inch hoop. 3, 3, 3. Move that into the center. It's not the whole thing. Oof. And I'm going to flip it to see what it looks like. Oops, that's not going to work. I want to rotate it, not flip it. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. I can work with that. So I want to move this up. Not too much though. I like that. Okay. Zoom in a bit more. Rotate. Oof, it's a bit tall like that. Okay, so I want to make it shorter. So let's put it like that. And it'll crop off the red. That's okay. I do want to bring the red back, because otherwise it'll look a little bit peculiar. I've got a really itchy foot. Erase. Let's move that in. So I've got some more space. We're getting there, we're getting there. Alright, we're going to get rid of this. Are we going to get rid of that line? No. I'm not going to get rid of that line. Because we've got double lines in other areas. What about this? I'm just trying to squash it down a little bit. So if I do that and then get my pink back and then go like this. Yeah, I like that. It's not bad. That brings it down one more line. We're going to get rid of that line there, because now that looks too thick. Erase. I'm also going to connect up these bits here. Yeah, and get rid of them. Yeah, that's better. And then those as well. Ooh, we're getting somewhere. Now it's a really pointy triangle, but that's okay. Copy. Let's move that. Get rid of all these. Erase. Oops. Erase. Oops, no, I need to flip it. Okay. Flip upside down. And then we want to flip it 90 degrees. Maybe this one I just turn into a rectangle design. It'd probably look better as a rectangle. Okay, well, let's just try this. If I extend it, 2, 3. Oh, it's uneven. I can do that on this side. This makes me chuckle whenever I read it. I'm so easily amused. Get rid of those two. And then we'll just make that like that. I can't make it even on both sides. But you know what? It is 84, not 80. So let's change the design area to be 84 by 84. No, Don't change the design. And let's grab the whole thing. It's just going to grab the pixels, of course. Squares, whatever. That's okay. And then I'm going to move this over. Okay. And then I'm going to select this, erase. I'm going to select this, move it. I missed a square, but that's okay. And fix that. Bink, bink, bink. There we go. And then that was one there. And then we want to select all of this, flip it upside down, and put it there. I don't hate that. I'm going to save that before I lose it. I just think it's funny. I really like the colors. Like, really like the colors a lot. I feel like it needs something here, but I don't want to just fill in empty white space for the sake of filling in white space. There's going to be a lot of white space here and here and here. But I think for a first attempt at a geometric pattern that just I pulled it out of my ass, I didn't actually use a reference from anywhere. I think that's not bad. And I mean, this could be something that someone uses variegated floss with, which could be cool. I just want to see what it looks like if I attach these edges. Yeah, actually I like that better. It makes it more of a frame. As well as these bits. Yeah, okay, that's better. Save. Okay, let's export a stitch view, large. I'm going to go to my patterns, shop listings, cross stitch, plethora meaning. Save. That's so cute. I'm pretty pleased with that. And that would work really well on black as well. I hate stitching on black though. Okay. I could totally distract myself from stitching this Stitch People portrait and work on one of these. Let's look at what it looks like with symbols. That's the word I'm looking for. This one is actually a lot more understandable without having to change the symbols because they don't mix in together. but I'm still going to change the symbols so they're a little bit less crazy. Let's do a circle for that one. Let's do this one as a diamond. I kind of like the little flower. Let's change the power symbol to something different. Let's make that two-tone. The little beaker can be a triangle. Now I'm going to change this step one. Something else. I've got a moth in here. Where the hell has a moth come from? Don't touch my work, you little bastard. Don't need that in my life. Thanks very much. That one can be clubs, actually. And the rest can stay. No, actually, I don't like that one now that I've changed. Excuse me. That one can be some horizontal lines. There we go. File, save. And then I'm going to crop to area. Oh, dang it. Flatten that. Delete that. Try again. Okay, crop to area. Thanks. Save. Let's export that. And we will do 45 stitches to a page. It's called plethora, meaning Two Little Kits 2021. We want a cover page. Why is it not saving my cover page anymore? It's frustrating. Patterns. Key. I need to adjust the key. I'll leave it like that for now. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Okay, we're gonna do 50 stitches per page. I previewed the thumbnail of the pages themselves, and it was gonna have, it's gonna still do 4 pages. It wants to do 4 pages, and the 4th page has nothing on it because of the design, the way I've designed it. And the 3rd page looks like it's got 5 lines. So it's just, that's not going to work. Let's try it in landscape. What is that going to look like? I don't mind if it's on 3 pages. Because I can just delete the 4th one. But if I can try and get it on 2, then that's going to be better. Let's do that. See what that looks like. Trying landscape. That's weird. Okay, that's odd. Okay, well let's do that. It's like cut off half the pattern. and won't print it. Okay, weird. Anyway, let's just do 82 and see what it prints out if I do it like that. Cross stitch, plethora meaning, save. Yeah, it's like cut off half the page. It's weird. Okay. Apparently I can't do landscape with the current build of WinStitch. It's a bit odd. That's a little bit odd. I don't want to do one page though. It's too small. Too small, too small. Alright, what was 50 again? 50 was only going to be like 5 lines on the third page. Yeah. Let's at least make it bigger. 44. I generally try and do, when I say, one of these numbers I'm saying is how many squares across, like horizontally, are on a page for the pattern. And I generally do about 45 because I feel like that's fits in a lot of the design, but it also doesn't make it too small for people to like print out and cross out or highlight or however they want to do it, the stitches that they've done. Okay, so we do want it to be more like high 40s. I want to be able to delete page 4 basically. I think we can get away with that. Alright, let's try that. Page 3 is just gonna be a junk page. There's no getting around that, unfortunately. It's one thing that PC Stitch does better is displaying how it's going to print. Yeah, okay, we can get rid of page 4. That's no problem. Page 4 is literally just displaying the page, like, what's the word I'm looking for? The overlap from page 2 and 3. So that's cool. It's the 3-page one. That's not a bad thing. I need to review my cover page as well. But I'm not going to do that now. I'll probably try and do that on the weekend, actually. Should write myself a note. I will forget. Okay. Alright, well, I really just feel like stitching this now. But I really should do this. I just don't want to do this dog. Like, vehemently don't want to do this dog. I've still got an hour and a bit for the stream. This dog's gonna take like an hour minimum to do. So I might stitch, but I might do the florals. This piece, I'm just putting it back in its hoop. I've let it rest for a little bit. Okay. And I need a bracket, my little table bracket. Alright, let's switch over to stitching. Oh, why is my camera not working? Let's switch it on and off. Just give it a sec. Hopefully. Maybe. Possibly. Hello. It's connecting. Apparently. Ideally. Please? I've had it running the whole time. I forgot to turn my camera off. I've got a power, like, cable battery pack for my camera, so it's not like it's run out of battery or anything. It just, maybe it's feeling a bit hot. Something? No? Alright, let me try again. Turn it back on. Connecting. Yeah, sorry, you get to see my camera in this shot. I didn't get a lot of time to work on my setup since last week. As you can tell, I did move my webcam into a better position, but I still can't figure out. I mean, I could do it higher and then zoom in. If it'll connect, that would be great. But you still see the camera. Why aren't you connecting? It was fine before I started streaming. I got it to work. Maybe this is the universe telling me that I shouldn't stitch. Should just keep designing. Yeah, what if I unplug that? As a side note, I finished a Stitch People portrait that I was working on. And I am hoping to send it off tomorrow. So it's this piece here, which I'm very pleased about. I need to make sure that I've taken all the pictures and videos and all of the things for social media for it. Why aren't you connecting? It's on all the right settings. If I unplug it, the screen comes back. It's just struggling to connect. to the computer. Tripod. No, that's not it. So I don't have the tripod webcam anymore. Okay, give me 1 sec. Yeah, that's that. Editing. I want the editing. It's like it's disappeared. Hold on. There's WinStitch. That's PC Stitch, which shouldn't work, and it's good that it doesn't. Imaging Edge. Okay, so I've got I fixed it somehow. Who knows? Okay, so I'm gonna do it up high and then zoom in. I'm gonna move my screen so that I can focus. Alright. Oh, I did more little swatches. And I've kind of at a point where I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them now. Oh, sorry, I always sit cross-legged, so. And I'm always fidgeting. So I'm constantly readjusting how I'm sitting. Alright, I don't need those. I don't need that. Don't need that. I don't need that. Okay, I've got all these little colors just randomly everywhere. I need to tidy up. Okay, I can go back to the streaming tab now. Cool. Cool. Okay. Move this over. Now it's in the center for me as well as you guys. I'm going to work on her little dress. Actually, I'm going to give her one. Oh, they do have smiles. Okay. No, I'm going to work on her little dress because I finished the swatch of this pink color that I needed. And I've done the white. You will not be able to see that on the stream. Because I can barely see it in this light. And I have a spare needle minder now because I finished my other project. So enjoy my taco cat. Yes, that's a palindrome. If you don't know what a palindrome is, look it up. There are not many palindromes in the world, at least in the English language. Race car is another one. Alright. So I actually have changed settings on my camera because I was having some issues while I was using my camera for other stuff. So it's probably going to readjust where it's focused. And I apologize if that is what it's going to do. But I don't actually remember how I changed it to be able to change it back. I will be so glad to get this piece out the door, I swear. I'm mostly upset about this piece because I was really happy with the first original finished piece of it. I was I was just pleased with how every part of it turned out. And just trying to replicate that is just not my idea of a good time, apparently. So I'm pretty sure you cannot see what I'm working on right now. And for that I apologize. But I am adding a one strand backstitch detail to this little girl's dress in 151, which is a very light pink. It's a nice light pink. Because this little girl's dress had white and pink horizontal stripes. And because I don't want them to overpower the piece itself, I am backstitching each square individually. Normally I would do what I did for like this man's arm and stuff, and I would do one big long line, but I already know what it looks like when I've stitched it because I've already stitched it before. So yeah, I already know that I need to do each little square individually for it to look proper. Instead of doing florals, I should do hair next. I feel like once I've done hair, I'd be able to work out whether or not I can really do this little dog justice by doing the turkey work again. There we go. It's a very subtle little pink, but it's there. Okay. Skizzers. Okay. I'm going to need to hunt for hair colors. I don't remember. Where's the pattern? It's over there. I don't remember exactly what I did last time. I still have I still have the swatches of hair that I did use. I just don't remember exactly which ones I used. Because I save them, but I don't note down like exactly who had what hair. So to be clear, I have this box, which I've talked about before, which I save all of my combined hair colors into, and that way I can easily grab what I need again. So like I've got all my denims and blacks and whites and greys and like like salt and pepper with a hint of blonde and blondes and dirty blondes and reds and like mousy browns to like other dirty blondes and browns and blacks. I'm not comfortable tonight. So I generally try and like go off of, because I always do my Stitch People portraits in PC Stitch, just because it's much quicker to work in. It doesn't produce a very good PDF pattern in the end, which is why I like to work in WinStitch for patterns that I'm going to sell. Because because the PDF result is far more important. But yeah, so this was from PC Stitch, and it only lets you combine 2 colors together, but I like to do 3 colors when I'm doing hair. So I try to like pick the 2 colors that are sort of the most important with the hair. Oh, excuse me. I'm just gonna quickly have a drink. Okay. Now, let's do the little girl first, because why not? Her colors are 437 and 738, which kind of look like what I've chosen for my hair colors. That's 432, and then the mid 3800s. So that's a bit too dark. Okay, that's perfect. Those 2 colors that I listed off are in that. So that's the little girl's hair, and then the husband's hair is 3031 and 938. Just, you know what, I might bring it up in PC Stitch again. And I'll flip over to PC Stitch so you can see my pattern. Just needs to load. That one. So PC Stitch also don't represent the colors very well. Oh, okay, that's not displaying properly. Why is that not displaying properly? So I just jumped over to OBS and seen that it's just showing you guys a black little square. What about if I do that? No? What about if I do that? Interesting. Close. And reopen. PC Stitch. Yeah, that's all well and good. Okay, you know what? You know what I'll do? I'll go over to my stitching. Sorry, you see my imaging webcam thing again. And then I will go over to PC Stitch. Yeah. Oh, it's huge. Why is it huge? PC Stitch. Because I made it huge, apparently. Alright, I'm just gonna fix that. Because you can't see it properly. Stitch. Okay, I'm just trying to get the sizing similar to WinStitch's demo. Yeah, cool. Alright. So this is the pattern that I'm working off of. Let's go back to my streaming setup. Cool. What am I talking about? Yeah, so I'll zoom in a bunch. So that's a little girl's hair, and then the man's hair is kind of like this one. What color is that? No, not that one. That one doesn't look too bad. Doesn't have any of the right colors in it though. There's that one. This one I need to get rid of. I hate this one. That one can go in there. Oh, that's definitely not the right colors. What about this one? Oh, it's got black in it. That's way too dark. we might just go with this one. 138 2013. I don't actually have a swatch that has those colors in it together. So we're going to go with that one because that, yeah, we're going to go with that one. And then the woman's hair is like a light blonde. So that one, 676 and 677. Just not that. Not that. That's way too yellow. Oh god. Can't believe I've used that before. Okay, it's that one. Alright. Sometimes I look at the swatches that I've already made and I'm just horrified that I used that in the past. Alright, so I've got my colors. I haven't done his little pocket square. I'll do that when I do the little girl's bow. And I haven't done her necklace. I find it so much easier to find all the details from the digital pattern for some reason. I think it's just because it's huge compared to this. Alright, so I'm going to switch back over to stitching view. Don't mind the camera for a second. What's the time? Okay, we got time. So we'll do the little girl's hair first. Once I get started with hair, I'm fine. I just always nervous going in. Even though I've done so many of these, I'm still nervous. I consider myself a professional, but imposter syndrome, what can I say? Ow. Imposter syndrome is a bitch. Oh my god, can you please thread? I might get a new needle. Because the whole of that is not working for 3 strands very well. That's a bit better. There we go, straight away. Okay. Get rid of this stupid needle. I need you anyway. Didn't want to work with it anyway. Come on, go in. Alrighty. So she's got long hair all behind her shoulders, which is good because she's got a fuzzy top on, which I also need to work around. So I just got to smush it down so that I don't completely hide all of the turkey work that I've done. And I've just unthreaded my needle because, of course, having one of those nights regarding stitching apparently. I was doing some embroidery work earlier today, which was lovely. I'm enjoying embroidery at the moment. And I kept unthreading my needle then as well. So I'm having a day. What if I turn off that light? No, you can't see my work as well, but my face is pretty blown out because I am pale as a ghost. If you hadn't realized or noticed, I'm like so pale, I'm translucent. I think about the sun and I get sunburnt. That's how pale I am. Got all the hair behind her and like in between this bit filled in on one side. Can I zoom in any more? Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh, I can. Okay. Look at that. And she's got, you know what, I might, because you can't see my other screen, I'm going to find the reference images. Oh, okay. That. I'm getting distracted from my email again. Scrolled right past the picture. Did I? No? Weird. Oh, gone red. Okay, where is it? Maybe I've got it in a folder. Graphics, custom photos. No, custom pictures, because that's totally different, of course. Good job, me. View pictures. Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, she's just got sort of straight hair with a little bit of kink in it. So we'll give it a little bit of body by going like this. I need to get this piece out of my life. You know what would be great? If by the next time I stream, I have finished this piece. So, for my sanity, hope that next Thursday I'm not stitching with this anymore. So this bit of her hair needs to be tucked behind her ear. Just letting my thread hang. Look at how pale my face is on the stream. Oh my god. What about if I tilt that down a bit? You can actually see my jaw now. Oh, Jesus. I realized I might be having my head in front of the camera. I'm not, at least, but tonight might not be the night that I should be doing hair. I'll be frank. I'll definitely leave Mum and Dad's hair for another time. I've got time tomorrow because I don't have to watch my kids like a hawk all day tomorrow. Thankfully. So I might try and do a bit of stitching then on this piece. I'm about to run out of floss. Alright, let's flip her over and get some more thread. Okay. floss. Do, 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 do. Why do I just have one strand there? That's weird. Anyway. What a quiet night again. Why has Streamlabs stopped showing me my chat? I have no idea if anyone's watching or chatting right now because Streamlabs is not showing it to me. That's peculiar. Oh no, no one's here. Whatever. I'll just keep chatting to myself. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. So if anybody is watching this after the fact, firstly, kudos. Secondly, the reason I am not terribly phased about not having people watching me live is because for some reason streaming keeps me accountable with what I'm doing at any given moment. And I have wanted to get more stitching and designing done. So I have talked to my husband about it, and he is aware that Thursdays are my stitching nights, or my two little kits nights, basically. So I figured I would make the most of that by not effing around on my phone or my computer. And I noticed that streaming back in February was, making sure that I actually stayed on task because, and I've talked about this a couple of times recently, I found out a couple of months ago that I have ADHD, and it did not come as a surprise, because I have a terrible time with hyperactivity and executive brain function and staying on task. And is this the right color? Apparently. Yeah, I have a lot of trouble, even though I desperately want to do a thing, I can't do the thing. So if streaming myself to the internet keeps me focused and working on the thing that I want to be doing in the first place, it seems logical to me that I should be streaming while I want to be getting things done. Because Two Little Kits is technically a side hustle for me. I'm a stay-at-home parent. I'm very fortunate that what I earn is not needed to stay afloat for my family, which is why I can provide patterns for pay what you want and leisurely stitch people portraits and do giveaways and things like that. But I do a lot of this for my own mental health, and sometimes, despite the fact that I desperately want and need to be doing a thing such as cross stitching, my brain says otherwise. It tells me, no, actually, we're gonna scroll through TikTok for 2 hours, and then I'm gonna berate you and make you feel horrible about that wasted time. So yeah. So there's your ADHD content, Phil. for the evening. I did list this stream as ADHD, and that's why. Oh, can you focus on the people? Thanks. I don't want you to focus on my hands. So I'm actually going to cover up this ear. You know what? Again, this is random tangent because that's how my brain works. I am going to try and convince my husband that we need to finally watch Loki because I am getting so many spoilers and I'm really tired of it. I want to know what alligator Loki is. I want to know what the context of the yes, anyway, meme is. I want to know all the things. And if we don't end up watching it soon, I am going to download it on my phone and watch it while I take my daughter to her therapies. So it needs to happen. But I'm enjoying. He and I are currently playing Flesh and Blood whenever we spend time together, which has been fun. We both enjoy Magic the Gathering, but we've been out of the game a bit too long now, and we still have all our cards, so there's that. But yeah, we haven't bought any boosters in years, so we are missing all of the current cards for like standard and everything. And I mean, Magic has gone to the pits regarding how they release stuff. Apparently, from what I've gathered, but Flesh and Blood. Oh, if you play Flesh and Blood, bleh, and you live near me, I won't say exactly where I am, but you can pretty much figure it out from probably my Instagram posts. I'm in the Pacific Northwest, by the way. Please let me know, because he and I would love to make in-person friends that also play Flesh and Blood. Yeah, that would be awesome. We're making video content, which is why I had my camera set to other settings. And that's been fun. Ow! Evil needle. But that's a whole other conversation. I won't go into that because it's not related to stitching at all. $10:30. I'll be going to bed after this. Stream's done. I have early mornings on Fridays. I may not have picked the right day to do a streaming night, as Thursday before an early Friday start every week, but whatever works. Gotta make it work. Okay, where's my reference picture. Yeah. We need to give her a bit more body here regarding her hair. There we go. And then we need to come back up here and do a little bit more what I would call fringe, but Americans call bangs, which I actually don't hate the name of, I'll be honest. It's a lot blonder than the picture. It's what was approved, so we're going to stick with it. Okay. Cool. So I'm not going to do mum and dad's hair tonight. I might do the greenery. Got fluff in my mouth. There we go. Alright. Won't do any more, or else I'll just make it look too much. She doesn't have... She's got like my hair, which is like thin hair. I'm trying to learn how to make my hair have more volume and body. 35 years old, I'm trying to figure this out. Huh. Okay. Put this back on my bobbin. Okay. Let's close that. Oh, why is that not in focus? Sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to put that aside, and I need to put some other things aside. I'm done with that. Oh my god, I have such a mess of colors all over my desk. I'm going to hang on to those just in case. Okay, greenery. Where's my greenery picture? Here. Now, I did not write down any colors, did I? No, but I wrote down some ideas for designs on the back of it. One of them I actually have a design in the works for. And another one is that piece up there, which my camera is now covering. I survived a pandemic and all I did was this lousy cross stitch. Anyway. Oh, excuse me. Let's put that in there. Try and put away some of these flosses. Yeah. Sorry, you can watch me put away some floss, because right now I'm feeling very overwhelmed. Want that dark one, and those two, and did I close it? No, I didn't. Good. Yup. Flowers. Cool. Alright, the rest can go away. Didn't put this blonde away. Yeah, they're all just all tangled and all over the place, and I'm not having a great time right now because it's a bit overwhelming. And I just need it to all bugger off. Which reminds me, I learnt that bugger off is an Australianism. which is a little bit sad because I used to say it about everything. I used to tell everything to bugger off. It's a horrible thing to say as well, because if I remember correctly, someone who is a bugger has sex with animals. So you're basically telling someone to go away and have sex with an animal. But I've been saying it for a long time. It's not really seen as like an offensive thing to say, really, in Australia. I think I want to use those greens because I did not write down. I'm kind of mad at myself. I didn't write down the colors I wanted to use for these florals. I'm so mad at a lot of things, and I know I keep saying this, and I'm sorry to keep reiterating it, but like the little flowers for this, I stitched them. They were perfect. They were my hair's sticking in my face. They were exactly what I wanted them to look like. Like I just frustrated. I'm sure I wrote down the colors that I wanted to use somewhere. Yeah. Not a happy chappy. But you know what? Because I already used it, did he send me a picture of the bouquet or something? No. He sent me something indicating color of flowers. Let me go to my Google document. Because this person ordered through my website. Which, if you want to stitch people portrait, that's the easiest thing for you to do. You go through my website, and it's just a really simple form to fill out. Responses. No, it's not in that. Yeah, I didn't. There wasn't like a specific color. I remembered. I know that I have light pink selected, so I'm gonna do that. But like, I didn't know if I should do a lighter pink than this one. But this is what I just used for the little back stitching on her dress. So I'm thinking that I will do that again. And that will just tie in, and it might make the little lines pop a bit, especially in natural daylight. I really like the low 500 greens, so these ones, and I do have more 522. I just haven't wound on the bobbin yet. But I also like the really low 500s, but I don't think that's going to work very well. I think these ones will look better. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 1:45 already. So where have I got? So let's do the stem like that, and then I'll do the leaves in that. Yeah. And then I need a really light yellow. So let's go with like 745. And then that'll be it. And that'll be good. That'll be good. Let's do that. Don't overthink it. Oops. Don't overthink it. Okay, so the first thing I've got to do is the leafy bits, because I stitched the flowers over the top so that I don't have any issues there. The one thing that I did not like about this piece with the final stitch of it was how much foliage I put on the top. So that I'm kind of glad I can fix. Because when I was taking pictures of it in the end and like looking back at the photos, I was just like, it's too much. It was too dense. So I'm really glad I can fix that. And yeah, that'll be good. 2 strands, stem stitch. Perfect. Okay. So I did it like all the way down to here, I believe. The other one. I'm actually going to do it to here. I drew the circle a bit too far. So I just need to start my thing, and that's my phone telling me to get to bed soon. Yeah. Thanks, phone. Yes, ma'am. Come on. There we go. Okay. Don't pull too hard. Cool. So I'm just going to do a really basic stem stitch. Which is super easy embroidery stitch to do. It's a lot easier when you're not doing it on Aida cloth, I'll admit. Because you don't have all these holes that are already there to like try and ignore. But a stem stitch works really well for curvy lines. I've got so many things I want to do tomorrow. I've just realized all other things. I've got my water bottle too. No wonder I'm thirsty. Shall have a big drink once I finish streaming before I go to bed. That'll be great because I'll wake up during the middle of the night needing to pee. Getting old is great. The alternative, not so great, though, I'll admit. Where did my music go? Yeah, the whole time I've been listening to quiet music. Because if you fuckers won't talk to me in chat, I need something. That's that ADHD component again, playing. Need some kind of auditory stimulation. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing up here. Let's go zoom me out and then refocus, please. Thank you. Like, how beautiful is that curve? Gotta love that stem stitch. Gonna run out of floss before I get there. Alright, I'm just gonna go in and get some more floss. Okay, get some more green. Oh, no, I've got this bit here. That'll work. Okay, let's get back in focus. Now, I need to come up there, go under, so that my thread's on the correct side. Here we go. It's like nothing ever happened. Gonna make this so beautiful. It's gonna be so awesome. You won't even know where to look, because everything will be so great. I don't think I'm gonna do this turkey work again on this dog. Every time I think of it, I'm just repulsed. It was so much work, and it didn't even look that great, in my opinion. People that I showed it to were like, "Oh my god, it's amazing!" But I don't know. I did not like it. Where am I finishing up? That one. Okay, gonna make that a little bit bigger because it'll rearrange back to its usual size once I'm done. Cool. That, and then in. Cool. Look at that beautiful semicircle. It's lovely. Alright, now we'll tie off the thread. Come on. Cool. Trying to go in that from that direction is not easy. Oh, I flipped it over. I needed to attach more. Alright, I want it to be about there. Top one is going to be a leaf, or top of it is a leaf. And the end of it will be a leaf, I mean. A little run-on thought there. And I'm warm. I think once the stream hits like 9 or 9:30, I need to go and open the door to this room because I don't think my kids are going to hear me by that time. I just need air circulation. Not going to do it now because I've only got like 5 minutes. I'll try and get this dark green done on this side and the other side before I finish up for the evening. Ow. Pants are digging in. And unfortunately that's not going to be enough green floss. So I do need to pull out a whole new strand. to match up with this side. Wow. Okay, fair enough. Righto. We can deal with that. Sorry, I'm rubbing my microphone on my shoulder. Got a much thicker needle than the amount of floss that I have on it. It's just pulling straight through. Alright, I need to get you guys back in focus. And to keep it uniform, I need to be holding it this way. Oh, what is that? What's happening? What is going on? This is less than ideal. There we go. Thank you. Did not like that. 1 out of 10. Do not recommend. I need to make the ends match up as well. Especially this time I'm going to do the leaves in a different color. So with the first piece that I did, I made the leaves match the stem color. It just looked really heavy. Okay, so this will definitely be the last thing I do before I wrap up, because it's just hit 11. Cool, I can do a little bit more. And in. Ta-da! So yeah, I will hopefully be finished with this piece by the next time I stream. Fingers crossed. That would be great. I think once I make a decision with the dog, I'm like 90% certain I'm not going to do turkey work. Yeah, once I've made a decision about the dog, I feel like I will have sort of lifted a weight off my shoulders regarding this piece. And yeah, I mean, my customer has been so patient. And if you're watching, Ivan, thank you so much for being so patient. As you can all probably tell, when this was ideally for, you can see how delayed it is. It wasn't going to make it on time, thankfully, but it was going to be close to it from when it was supposed to be delivered. Yeah. That's it. That's all I got tonight. So thanks so much if you jumped in and watched for a bit. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, my chat was silent again tonight, so maybe next week some people will jump on and say hey. That would be great. But otherwise, yeah, I'll be trying to upload my floss tube tomorrow. I just need to finish editing it. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. Thanks so much, and I'll catch you next time. See you later.